Got that nice warm mug to wrap your hands around. So we build a little bit of heat into the palms. We're going to just transfer that warmth to the back of the neck and the top of the shoulders. So just bringing the finger pads to the top of the trapezius and just allowing those finger pads to just press in and over the tops of the shoulders, feeling into the muscles there, coming down to the chest, and just take a tap or two. So with the warmth, you just can tap into how the shoulders feel. Sometimes we don't even notice the tension that we're carrying until we actually sit down to feel it. Just take a couple sweeps, massaging out any little kernels, any little areas of tightness before we begin. And just notice what you're bringing to the mat today in the physical sense or mental or emotional. And then releasing that, setting the mug off to the side. Find a comfortable seat. Maybe elevate your seat so that your knees can rest a little more comfortably down towards the mat. Allow the arms to just dangle from the shoulder joints, the hands to rest comfortably on the thighs. The spine nice and long. For a moment, close down the eyes. Let yourself arrive to your practice, to this day. Begin to notice the breath as it comes in the nose and fills the chest and the ribs. And then slowly let that breath out through the nose, nice and slow. Inhaling fully. But on the exhale, again, just allowing the body to relax and to settle. Big breath in. And just like sand draining through that timer, let everything come to the mat. 2 more rounds of breath. Set an intention for what you'd like to bring into this practice, to this last day of July, to the start of the full moon tomorrow night. What do you need? What would you like to receive? Or what would you like to let go of? And maybe keeping the eyes closed and those shoulder tips down and soft. We just drop the chin down into the throat, allowing the weight of the head to begin to bring some length into the back of the neck. Just pause there, shoulder tips roll down and away. Release the jaw and the tongue from the top of the mouth. Face muscles soft. Awareness now into the back of the neck. Take the full breath in and draw the belly in and up. And on your exhale, rotate the chin slowly over to the right. Dropping it back to center and over to the left. Continuing back and forth, maybe noticing the range of motion or any restriction to the range of motion. And just breathe into that. The last time, let the head fall in center. And then slowly bring the head back to neutral. Take a nice full deep breath in, reach the arms out and overhead. And with the out breath, nice and slow, arms come right back down to the mat. We're gonna take 3 more, just opening up through the shoulder joints now, nice and slow. Releasing the arms down with the out breath. 2 more on your own. And the next time the arms reach up, keep them up. Take the right fingertips just to the outside of the left temple to allow that right ear to come towards that right shoulder. Extend the left hand out to the left outside of the left hip, finding some length here. Gently draw the ear down. Extend the left fingertips out. Noticing your breath. Maybe the left fingertips come off of the mat to the side, make any movement in a diagonal, maybe even bringing the arm around the back like a half bind to set the shoulder down for a little bit of a deeper stretch. And then walking the hand behind the head, take that chin towards the shoulder, gazing down at your right thigh. On the in-breath, maybe tilt the chin up, gazing up past the left shoulder. And then exhale again. Chin comes to the right shoulder. And just feel the muscles as they move from the side of the neck to the back of the neck. Again, allowing yourself to pause where it feels good or where it might need a little more attention, using the breath. One or 2 more sweeps. And then just release that left hand back down to the left thigh. We'll all meet with the chin towards that right shoulder. Little bit of pressure to the back of the head. And then release the right hand to the thigh. Let the chin come back to center one more time. And gently lift the head back. Change the crossing of the legs. Nice full breath. Again, draw the belly in and up. Both arms reach up to the sky. And both arms slowly come back down. So full deep breath, inhaling, expand out and up. And exhaling, bring the arms down. Next time the arms are up, we're going to take the left fingertips over to the right temple and drop the right hand outside the right thigh. Gently, without any force, just use the weight of those fingers to draw the left ear towards the left shoulder. Belly is in, back is nice and straight. Full breath. Again, maybe you elevate those right fingers, taking the arm off on a diagonal, just exploring some space and what it does to the side of the neck and the top of the shoulder. And if you do so on the other side, maybe taking that half bind behind you so that it really draws down that right shoulder tip as the left ear falls towards the left shoulder. Easy breathing. One more breath like this. And then we'll walk those fingertips towards the back of the head and drop that chin down towards that left shoulder. Gaze down towards the left thigh. Moving with breath on the inhale, chin comes up on a diagonal towards the ceiling. And on the out breath, we just let it fall back down towards the shoulders. So working again, the muscles all through the side and the back of the neck. Taking a pause in any direction that you need. And we'll meet with the chin down towards that left shoulder. 2 rounds of breath here. Releasing the right hand back to the thigh. Releasing the left hand back to the thigh. And just let the chin drop down to the center of the chest, to neutral. Big breath in. And release the breath, and the head comes back to center. You'll reach for your strap. I'm just going to open up through the shoulder joints, and depending again on how tight you feel this morning, a couple options for you. So the first thing we do is we take the strap out the length of our arm span so that it's fairly taut. And resting it at the lap, draw the breath in as you bring that strap over the head, pausing where you might feel a little bit of stickiness, breathing in there, and then returning the strap to the lap. So if you feel a little more open this morning and your range of motion is there, you can continue to strap all the way back behind you and inhaling it slowly all the way back to the front of the lap. Adjusting the strap. So if you need more space, give yourself a little bit less taut. If that's super easy for you, bring your hands in just a little bit closer and take the sweep. So there's no need, particularly if you've had a shoulder injury, to take it full rotation. Even just staying at one place and holding that with breath opens up the shoulders. So take what you need. Switching it up just a little bit as you come back. That kayaking, making big circles on each side. Keep the belly drawn in nice and tight, the spine nice and long. And reverse that action. And then finish up with just a couple more sweeps through the shoulders. Bringing the strap back to the lap. Just again, shake it out just a little bit. Keep the strap, and I've got the actual buckle into my right palm so it doesn't slap me. Take the right arm up and bring the strap behind you. Circle that left arm out to the side and back to reach for the strap. Pull the strap down the center of your spine as you lift your right elbow towards the ceiling. Head resting inside, biceps by the ear. Draw in the ribs. It's normal to have them jut out. Find the length in your spine. And then as you pull on the strap, begin to feel the stretch on the outside of that right arm, the opening through the soft tissue under the arm. 3 rounds of breath here. Again, you get to decide how deep this is. by where you hold on to the strap. So take another full round of breath. And then releasing the bottom hand, extend that right arm back up. Take the left arm up, grab for the strap, and we'll just switch it out. So left arm straight, right arm circles around back, reaches for the strap. Find that position that serves on this side. Elbow goes up straight, ribs come in, pull the strap down the spine. Then again, see if you can relax the shoulders, relax the face. Just bring your focus, opening up through the left shoulder joint. Nice full deep breath. One more inhale. And an exhale. Then we'll release that right hand, extend the left arm up, bring it back around, shake your shoulders out, change the crossing of your legs. Taking the strap now again, the buckle is in one of my palms. Bring the strap now shoulder distance apart in front of you. Palms are facing down first, okay? I'm gonna turn to the side. So starting palms down, strap, so the arms are shoulder width, and please keep your wrist in line with your forearms, that we're not going to be working through the wrist. So nice straight line, knuckles to the shoulders. Drop the forearms down to your knees first. Take a full deep breath in, draw the belly in, bring the strap up about a third of the way, pulling the strap like you could pull it apart. Really, really pull here. Keep the belly in. Yeah, you might start to tremble. That's all good stuff. Breath is flowing, back is straight. Next inhale, pull that strap and bring it up another third of the way. Building some heat, some strength into the shoulders here. Keep the breath moving. Deep breath, belly in. Next inhale, another third of the way, any amount up, pull the strap apart. Pull, pull, pull. And on the inhale, come down a third as you continue to keep a tight grip on that strap. Big breath in. Slow breath out. Drop it down again. Another third of the way. Pull, pull, pull. Notice where you feel this. And release and relax and roll your shoulders. Switch the strap now, palms up, same movement. It's just your grip, palms will be facing up. Again, a nice taunt strap. Big breath, straight spine, belly in and up. Inhale, pull the strap, bring it up a third. Keep the breath flowing. Big inhale, it's another third. Wrist right in line with the forearm. Take a big breath. Bring it up again. Pull, pull, pull. Then as high as you can overhead, pulling the strap. And then we'll bring it down a third. Down a third. Pull hard down to the lap. And release. And shake that out a little bit. Last thing with the strap. Same idea, except behind us. So palms up. Strap shoulder distance apart. Resting right at the glutes to begin with. Find your length in your spine. Draw the belly like you could tuck it underneath the ribs. On your inhale, pull the strap apart, bring it off the back body behind you, reach it as far back as you can while you pull the strap. Bring it up any amount. Any amount. Release down slowly. Switch the grip, palms down. Last time here. Big breath in as we lift. Now we're not just lifting, we're pushing away from ourselves. So we're opening up the front of the shoulder tips. So keep it taut, press it back and away. Bring it up any amount. Any amount. Notice your breath. And slowly release. Nice job. Roll the shoulders out. We'll find some eagle now, just to find some space between the shoulder blades. So extending those arms out to the side. Take the right arm underneath the left as you crisscross. You can double bind, you can draw your forearms, palms together, or you can simply rest on the shoulder tips. Elbows up, at least the height of your shoulders. And if you're in a bind, send the hands, the fist away from your body. So without even moving here, re-examine, nice tall spine, nice core engagement. Take a breath. Exhale, rotate the arms over as far to the right as you can. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, takes it left. Inhale, back to center. Inhale, takes elbows up. Exhale, takes elbows down. Spine stays straight this whole time. Coming back to center. Take it to the right. Bring it back on the inhale to center. Keep the elbows up. Take it to the left. Bring it back to center. Elbows go high. Elbows go low. And back to center. Good. Release. Change the crossing of your legs. Arms out wide. This time left under the right. Take your eagle. Again, option to just keep the hands on the outside of the shoulders. Elbows up, the height of the shoulders. Hands away from the face. Pausing here. So we're not cat-cowing this movement. The spine's going to be straight. We really engage the core. Take the breath in. And this time, elbows rotate over to the left. Inhale back to center. Over to the right. And back to center. One more time, each side. We go left. And we come back. And we go right. And we come back. And we lift the elbows up. And we drop the elbows down. One more time, we lift the elbows up. And we drop the elbows down. Pausing here. And then slowly release. Big shoulder rolls now. Make them huge up to the ears and then squeeze through the back. And reverse. And we'll roll over the knees to find our tabletop position. So again, if you got that mug anywhere, move it off to the side through your joints. Shoulders and wrists aligned, hips and knees, and then just roll through the spine. So when you're ready for the inhale, let's drop the belly and open up the chest, tailbone lifts. And begin to tuck it all in, tuck the chin in, press through the palms as you round through the shoulder blades. Just a couple more movements, just like this. Watch how far your gaze goes as you inhale. We don't want to crank through the neck there. So maybe just take it just to the top of your mat or just a little bit further. And then we're going to bring ourselves slowly down onto the belly. So come onto the forearms first, and then stretch the legs long behind you. So a Sphinx pose position, if you will. Take a moment there. Spread the hands wide as you draw the hands towards your body. So again, the heart space, the chest comes forward, not up. Soften the shoulder tips back away from you. And take a deep breath. And then slowly, we're going to lower the chest to the mat, forehead down. Bring your fingertips off your mat to the side. Tented fingers, elbows up. So you've got this nice 90-degree angle. Forehead rests. Draw the legs in a little bit together so that you can press the top of your feet, press through the pubic bone. And then on your inhale, lift up into a cobra. And slowly lower. Big breath in, press into the top of the feet, press into the pubic bone, bring it up on the inhale. Gaze over the right shoulder, bring it back to center. Slowly lower down. Left side, take a big breath in, bring yourself up. Take the gaze over the left shoulder. Bring yourself back and lower down. One more, just staying neutral center. Big inhale, press into the feet, press into those hips. Lift using your back muscles here. Hold here for a full breath. Big inhale. Slow exhale. Then lower down. Stack the palms. Rest the forehead on the palms. Shimmy out the hips. Another big shoulder opener here. Bring your arms out to a T, resting on your temple. Take the right hand into a push-up position by your face. So you're going to push into that palm, roll onto your side body. Now your left arm is extended out to the side, behind your back. So beginning to open up here the front of the shoulder tip. Option to keep the knees bent, or option to take the top leg behind you and plant the foot. So here you're getting a bit of an opening through the hips. We like to say our little 2-for-1. Hopefully you're feeling some opening in the shoulder tip on the left. If you want to take that right arm up and behind you, either in a bind or to reach for that left hand, beginning to open up through the top shoulder. So again, here we've got a lot going on. Take a deep breath and just see where you can let the body land here. What are you gripping that you don't have to hold on to? What can you soften with your breath? And just let your mat and your breath do the work here. Five more rounds of breath. Adjusting the bind if you have it. We'll take one more breath to roll back onto the belly. So nice and easy. Bring that arm up and back by the face to control the weight as you roll back onto the belly, forehead down. We're going to take a counter pose. So you're going to take the left arm alongside the body, palm up. Then bring that palm to the back body and let it rest in the center of the spine so that you can lower the left elbow to the mat. Relax the forehead and just relax that left shoulder now. Just let it fall in. It's a big stretch there. So 3 rounds of breath just here. Releasing that. Send both arms out to a T. We're going to switch sides here. So use your left palm by the face. Press into the palm so that you can roll yourself over onto the side body. Right arm extends out. Option again, you can bend the knees, or option to pick up the top leg and place it behind you, planting the foot. You choose the option now with the left arm. You can just rest it at the sacrum. You can take a bind. You can reach back for the right arm. But wherever you are, again, notice where you're clenching, what you're holding on to. Release the glutes. There's no reason to be squeezing into the glutes. Let the chest open, let the shoulder open. Relax the face. Use your breath. We're here for 5. Beginning to transition out. Left arm comes back by the face, press into the palm so that you can roll back onto your belly. Take that left forearm across the mat to rest your head. Allow the right arm to come beside the body. Open up the palm by the hip. Bend the arm and bring it along the back body so that you can allow that right shoulder to just counter that stretch and relax. Elbow adds weight. Three more rounds of breath. Everything soft. Everything heavy. Slowly releasing that. Release the hands. Bring both arms up towards the top of your mat. So you're on your forearms, palms are down. We're going to slide the hands away from each other. So the elbows kind of crisscross at the middle of your mat. Nice place here for your chin to rest on the bicep. Again, stretching those fingers wide. Then let the chest settle. So here, both shoulders at the same time. Let them relax. Two more rounds of breath. And then lifting the head slowly, slide the forearms back into center and switch it. Take the opposite, the inside forearm to the outside and send it out away again. This time, resting the chin on the other bicep. Let everything get heavy. The body knows how to open to where it needs to open without us forcing it. So we just relax and we breathe into the posture. Here for 3. Slowly lifting the head now. Slide the forearms back in. Take a moment just to lower the head back down, just to shimmy out the hips. Maybe bend into the knees and windshield wiper the knees back and forth. Then bring the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, come back to all fours. Take a cat and a cow just to rinse out the spine here. And pressing into those palms so that as you round that back, you round through those shoulders. And the last big stretch, our heart melting puppy pose. So from this position, your hips are going to stay right above your knees. We're going to walk the hands out. The belly is in and engages the spine. You can do this one arm at a time. So if it's new to you or you're a little sore, one arm continues the extension and you rest your head on the other forearm. Otherwise, if you can, keep the belly in, chest comes down, forehead comes down, reach through those fingers, stretching all of the muscles under the arm. And then use the breath again. See where you can relax and ease into this pose. If you're doing one arm at a time, switch it out. If you want a little more intensity, maybe you lift your fingertips up towards the ceiling, palms pressing away from you. That's pretty deep, so I want to explore that or maybe not. One more breath here. And then slowly begin to walk yourself back to your tabletop position, maybe a cat and a cow. Thread the needle. So last exercise here for the shoulders, but it also gives us a nice little twist through the spine. Coming back to neutral table, let's lift the right arm up and out to the side. Then slide it underneath you, coming to rest on the temple and the top of the shoulder. You can walk the left fingertips forward, stretching through the side body. You can walk them over to the other corner of the mat in the front, and that help you rotate the chest open a little more. Or you can bind, bringing the hand behind the body, tucking it in. So you're Externally rotating in one, but externally rotating in the other shoulder. 5 rounds of breath. Let everything settle. Slowly we return now. So bringing that left hand again by the face, press your body up, release the right arm, let it float out, let it float back down. A cat and a cow. Coming back to neutral, left arm out to the side and up. And slowly weave it underneath the body. Bring yourself down. Take whatever option you'd like with that right hand extended forward. Walk it to the opposite corner. Or find your bind. Settle in, settle the breath, settle the body. Three rounds of breath. Beginning to release now. Right hand comes right by the face. Press into the palm. Lift yourself up. Release the left arm. Take the counter. Let it go out to the side and up. And then come back to your table. Last cat and cow. Big toe mounds together, knees together. Sink the hips back to the heels. Allow the arms to come beside the body, palms up. Rest the forehead on a block or blanket or your mat. Let the shoulders, shoulder blades, the chest round in. Nothing to hold up here. With the knees together, notice the length in your spine, from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Can you breathe into that space along the spine? Can you let the exhale, let the body just sink, heavy, loose. Take one more big breath into the back ribs, expand the back body. And as you exhale, slide the hands back underneath the shoulders. Press your way back to a seat. Again, elevate your seat. We'll finish the practice with just a little tension reliever. So again, anytime you're working, you feel a little stress or chaos and you feel it all collecting in your shoulders and your neck, great practice. Again, find length, bellies in, draw the breath in and bring your shoulder tips all the way to your ears. Hold it, hold it, hold the breath, hold it, hold it, hold it, then drop. 4 more times. Big breath in, draws those shoulders up, hold them tight, and then drop. Take 2 more on your own here. Finishing that. Now just let the shoulders fall. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Maybe close down the eyes, bow your head. In gratitude for the inner wisdom that brought you to your mat this morning, I thank you for your practice with me. I thank you for your practice with each other. Namaste. Thank you. Feel free to unmute